This is the new Ducky One2 Mini Pure White, which I got from mechanicalkeyboards.com, who continue to siphon money straight out of my bank account. Here's the box. It's got a really nice design. No idea what's going on, but it looks pretty cool. Box was pretty easy to open. No real problems here. Definitely didn't take me 20 minutes to figure it out. The packaging is pretty compact, but it comes with a lot of different things. Right here you've got the plastic dust cover for all you dusty boys out there. Here you got the keyboard itself, but no one cares about that because here you got a manual, which no one's ever going to read. You also have a white USB-C cable, a Year of the Pig limited edition spacebar, some powder blue accent keys, and a Ducky keycap puller. There's the box again, no idea. The keyboard itself is very light. It's a mostly plastic construction, but it still feels very solid in your hand. You can see here the keycaps are all white, which is pretty messed up. It's 2019. Get it together, guys. The keycaps are double shot PBT plastic, so they have a nice rougher feel to them. And they're also shine through, which gives a great effect with the RGB. You can order the board with any of your desired Cherry MX switches. Mine have Cherry MX Red. The board also has these adjustable feet with 2 levels. Right here, mine's on the higher level for a quick typing test. One of the great things Ducky does with this board is include a keycap puller and some custom keys, so you can start to get into customizing and modding your keyboard. Here, if you take a look, you can see that I've got the Cherry MX Red switches, which are a pretty light, linear switch. I was toying with the idea of adding some O-rings. Right here, I've got some 60A hardness, just classic rubber O-rings from mechanicalkeyboards.com. O-rings help cushion your keys when they're bottoming out, so it both shortens the bottom out distance and sort of helps dampen the sound that your keyboard makes. This can be useful if you're typing close to a microphone, or for anybody who doesn't want to be all clickety, clackety, she won't text me backety all night when people are sleeping, Jonathan. One thing I noticed about this board and about Ducky keyboards in general is that the stabilizers are really, really good, especially for a $99 keyboard. I mean, this feels incredibly solid. Still not sure how I feel about the O-rings on this one, but I'm going to do the bottom row anyways. I like to use the keycap puller to sort of help take the O-ring down a little bit on the stem of the keycap. Just helps even it out a little bit more. It makes putting it on easier. It's important when you're taking off the keycaps to try to pull as directly straight up as you can, so you're not putting any undue stress on the switch, and it helps the keycap just come off a little bit smoother and easier. I still think I like the ones without O-rings better. I'm not sure why I'm still doing this. super nice and thocky spacebar. I'm not sure if I want to put the Year of the Pig one on there. It's a really nice design, but there's only one LED in the middle of the spacebar, so it doesn't diffuse super well. And you can tell that it's ABS plastic as opposed to PBT plastic, which means it's a little bit lighter, it's a little bit smoother, it doesn't have that same feel. Still liking the ones without O-rings better. Unfortunately, right here, I started to notice the spacebar sticking a little bit, which was disappointing because it had such a great sort of deep sound to it. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was the stabilizers or the plastic or whatever it was, but it just kept getting stuck and hung up a little bit, and the feeling of the delay on the response is just not a good feeling. So I made the decision that I probably had to switch it out. I'll get back to the spacebar in a minute though, because I'm going to do the blue accent keys real quick. Included with Ducky One2 Minis are a set of colored accent keycaps, also made out of PBT plastic. They're not shine through, but you know, they give the keyboard a pop of color in a different way. With the original One2 Mini, there was a lot of different colors that you could get. You know, blue, purple, pink, red, orange. I think I've got a set of pinks. But with the Ducky One2 Mini Pure White, I'm pretty sure it's only this powder blue color, which I think is cool. I mean, it goes really, really nicely with the board and the accent on the logo in the back. I'm crazy with the ENAS, bro. I could dance all day. Try to hit me. Had to switch out the spacebar though. Gonna look into that sticking problem because I'd love to fix it. The original spacebar is super, super nice. Fortunately, the other spacebar with the Year of the Pig design is also super, super nice. It's a great design. This keyboard looks so clean. I love it. Now here it is, all lit up. It's got a number of different RGB lighting effects that really pop with the shine through keycaps, and the all white really reflects the light really well. It also makes your computer run 200% faster, and that's a scientific fact. Here's another mode where it just cycles through all the colors. And if you look on the spacebar, you can kind of see what I'm saying, how the light doesn't diffuse entirely throughout the key on all the different parts of the design. Here's a sort of carnival color chaos mode that might trip you out a little bit if you've been, I don't know. I stared at this for 4 hours once. It was cool. This is the ripple effect. So you press it and it sort of ripples out randomly in colors. Well, the ripple isn't random, but the colors are random. It's not a very smooth ripple effect, and on other Ducky keyboards, it looks a lot more responsive, but it's still cool. This is responsive type in random colors, so the color switches every time you hit a different keycap. There's also responsive type in a solid color right here. which is white, which isn't really a color. I don't know why I did that. If you hit FN Alt spacebar, it lights up the whole board and the whole RGB spectrum, and you can just click on whatever key corresponds to the color that you want. So change it from white to blue, looks a little bit better. FN Alt T changes the RGB color mode, and this is the pulse mode on a solid color. Change the color to a little bit lighter blue. Looks pretty cool. FN Alt T and just get like a solid backlit color. And then this is the radar mode, I think. I don't really know. It's kind of cool. And we're back to the top. Now I'm going to do a little RGB type test, which will increase my words per minute by 1,000,000. Or not. If you guys are looking for a more in-depth professional review on this keyboard, I'll leave a few links down in the description, some good resources you can check out. You know, if you're looking at mechanical keyboards and different types of switches and stuff like that in general, I'll leave a link to a couple of other resources for those as well. If you thought this video was trash, feel free to dislike it. If you want to leave me a really nasty comment and let me know why, that's cool too. You can like the video, I guess, if you're the type of lunatic that does that kind of thing. But whatever you do, don't subscribe to my channel. I'm not that guy. I don't want to be that guy. So don't do it. I see you right there thinking about it. Don't. Don't click that button. Don't do any of that. Stop it. Get some help.